Oh, sorry.
You're doing great.
I'm watching a video of a guy riding a bike through an obstacle course. It's great. I can't take my eyes off it.
Wow.
I don't know how long this is going to last, guys, but we are not
You are that person.
We are not starting the show until I finish this video.
This is crazy.
This could be a while, actually. He's been going for like 3 minutes already.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at this.
What? Oh, no, he crashed.
No, he didn't crash. You're lying. I appreciate you trying to start the show, Troy, but that's not good. Okay, it's done. He finished. All right, great. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a great morning here today. Hope you're not at an airport watching the show. We have got stuff to talk about today, as we usually do.
Sound off.
Even if we didn't, we'd still show up and talk for an hour.
Yeah. At some of our best shows, we have nothing to talk about.
That's true.
They really are.
That is
They
true.
really are. What does that say about us? Are we not very good at our jobs? Or are we great at our jobs?
We are great at our jobs.
We're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take
Yeah.
lemons into lemonade.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I was thinking more chicken, but
Oh, of course.
Chicken?
chicken salad.
Okay.
Chicken shit and
Dude,
salad
what?
is what I heard.
What? Me too. What? Is this? It sounds like the worst salad. I don't like salads anyway.
Little pellets in there or something. I don't know.
Ugh.
You've never been hungry enough.
Troy, oh my God, you ate the chicken salad.
Mr. Pig Farmer.
Delicious fiber.
You experience a lot growing up on a farm in DeLand. All right. Oh, let's get right to it. Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln's been more than just a dealership. They are a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. Founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service, the Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got that state-of-the-art service facility, 91, not just 90.
Oh, that's so hot.
91. Have you become a British rapper now?
Oh, yeah. Rat summer, baby.
91 climate-controlled service bays. A quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance. Even if you don't drive a Ford, you can take advantage of that, by the way. Plus, you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. Proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. Their team dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. They offer the best in pricing, selection, and service, just off 95 and 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire.
Yeah.
Also, the Florida Man Games. Go to thefloridamangames.com.
Yes.
I did have something I was going to say about the Florida Man Games, and then I had a brain fart.
Oh. Is it a major announcement?
Yeah, it was a major announcement, and then I just totally forgot about it.
Okay.
So, I don't know. We'll have to wait. I was distracted by the bike riding video.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I don't know what the major announcement
Some
is.
of us wait all month long for a major announcement,
Yeah.
and Bike Man bumped us out of contention.
Sorry, next time. Thefloridamangames.com.
Wow, you guys. Yes.
Also, big shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Alace Med Spa, Griffin Service, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and BNS Signs, who we'll talk about shortly. But first, Troy, Davey, how you guys doing?
Hey, happy Friday.
Weekend.
Yeah.
It is. the weekend.
Which means transition to other jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just do different work for 2 days.
Yeah.
Vern used to say 2 more work days till Monday.
Right.
Oh, that sounds horrible. That makes you sound like you're just in jail.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I mean, it
It's relaxing.
reduces my number of jobs on the weekend.
Right.
I
Yeah.
have fewer jobs.
That's true.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Fewer jobs.
Yeah. So.
Well, your job for right now, Troy, is to give us a question of the day, sir.
All right, question of the day, and this is kind of a morbid question, but
Oh, great. Thanks.
I just
Wonderful.
feel like we need to ask this question because I want to know. Because I'm planning on outliving all you guys.
You
okay.
probably will
You know,
formaldehyde.
yeah, I'm not arguing with that. Yeah.
Things you ate? Oh, plutonium.
Chicken salad. What color do you want to be buried in, or your last outfit? Because I mean, Davey, you and I say we want to be cremated.
Yeah.
So what do you want your last outfit to be?
Wow. Never really thought of this. I will go with yellow.
Yellow.
Why?
Okay.
Exactly, because why? I want everybody to feel weird.
The
Big
man
bird.
in the yellow hat. I'll
Yeah.
get you the yellow hat.
That's like
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I want everybody to go by my casket and say, why is he dressed in yellow?
What a yellow.
Why did they put him in yellow?
Like
well,
the
we
guy
did
from-
we did this question last week. Remember, what do you see with the color yellow? And I said urine.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
So yeah, are you going for like Curious George handler guy, like that kind of yellow,
yeah.
Or the Savannah Bananas guy.
or like?
Right. Let's go with the Savannah Bananas
Are
guy.
you sure? Because Big Bird can get in there too with a little feather.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe I do a yellow feather outfit.
That would be cool. We could hit up Elton John. I'm sure he has that in his repertoire.
He probably does, right? Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. This is a tough question. I don't think we're going to get many answers
It's a
on this
very
in the show.
we already
strange
getting
question.
answers.
I don't even believe that.
Rick said chainmail. That's where my head is going. So yeah, maybe like something hysterical, like something so off kilter, like a S&M outfit or something. They'd be like, "Whoa, he had a lot to hide." No, I'm fine. Very vanilla, very boring. But yeah, something. Yeah, I would agree to take it off kilter. Like it reminds me of my grandmother's funeral. She was hysterical, and she didn't really care for any of her other grandchildren except for me. That is absolute truth. But she wanted something funny like at her funeral. So like I had to make these little. I promised her to make these little index cards of like, "How's my hair?"
wow.
Make sure they put the right jewelry on, like little things that make people laugh, and it was a really cute moment. So that's what
Wow,
reminds
that
me
is
of that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I think I'm going to go with the tuxedo shirt, like the T-shirt.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Tuxedo shirt.
Yeah.
And Daisy Duke shorts and boots that are completely inappropriate.
I mean, that is
Yeah.
that is standard for a DeLand funeral.
Yes,
That is, yeah. Very
That's
standard.
And I
Yeah.
think maybe this hat. I don't know. I mean, with the tuxedo shirt, I think it goes well.
You know what? I'm going to take back my answer. Because you inspired me. I'm going to do those T-shirts that make you look like you're naked. You know what I mean? Like it's just that'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lame.
No, I mean, I was gonna say, are you gonna do the buff guy T-shirt? Or are you gonna do the
Yeah, the
bikini
six-pack.
T-shirt?
Yeah.
Oh no,
You
I
know?
want like the fat sloppy.
No,
nasty.
you're gonna go all outside
Let's
the box.
Go. Yes.
Okay.
Put some empty beer cans. Might as well pepper them in.
Bury me with beer
Yeah.
cans. Sounds like a country song.
Joy, I said, I don't know this question. Do they bury people with bras on?
That's a really good. Probably to like hold things.
Probably,
I would
right?
think they
To be
would.
buoyant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you'll be Flap Jackson on the side. You know what I mean? You don't want that.
Someone call Craig Funeral Home. I don't know the role.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we won't do that.
I said someone. You noticed it wasn't me.
Yeah.
With solid bra.
All right. Very interesting question of the day. We've never really had a question of the day like that before.
No, it was different,
Mm-hmm.
and people are participating. So
Okay. Well, I'll
Definitely things
look
we're going
forward
to start
seeing this.
thinking about, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. From now until the day of my death, I will be thinking about what to wear.
Awesome.
Okay. How about a quick check of the weather, Troy?
it's all right.
All right. That quick check of the weather brought to us by Great Expectations Realty and Auction. They can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. And to the booth we go for our traffic reporter. Our traffic cam's working this morning?
Traffic's not too bad. It's looking.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey,
We
it's
have
out
it
of our
fully under control. We know exactly what's going on.
Okay.
Nothing bad.
Yeah.
We've already figured it out.
Thank God.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys have it under control. Even though it's under control, it's not working for some reason.
We know why, though.
Oh, okay. Well, good. You sound like Billy Gates.
Here we go. I just got off the phone with William
Oh,
Gates.
look at that! Great.
William Gates
Wonderful.
and me are racing dumpsters up on the top part of the screen.
Hey, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Who's
Great.
gonna win?
That's Microsoft's operating system versus the cloud.
Those are my first two
Wonderful.
cars having a race against each other.
Oh, that's great, actually.
I was going to say they were my first two girlfriends, but
Oh my God, you two with the rubber glove, wonderful. Yeah.
Running back to your house, right? Yeah. Troy, we want you to wear this for your funeral.
Dumpster.
it's the total
Derelict.
the white trash look.
That traffic report brought to us by Alace Med Spa. Are you tired? Is your skin craving a revival? Look no further than Alace Med Spa. Unmatched expertise and luxurious ambiance. And if you mention Davey's name when you go in, you save $100 freaking dollars.
$100.
$100.
Yep.
Book your appointment before this deal runs out, because this deal is not going to last forever.
Absolutely. New clients get in there, book your service, and at the cash wrap, just say, hey, Davey from 904 sent me in, $100 off your bill.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Alace.com. Check out all the great services they have for you.
The Davey discount.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, so Davey, speaking of you, sir, you sent us a message in the group text that I was not aware of until I woke up, because I was not even awake as early as you sent it.
That's right. I'm like Rocky Balboa, training for the news in the morning.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. To your credit, gotta give Davey a lot of credit. There's often times when I wake up to a few stories that Davey has sent over
Let's go.
in his scouring for news at 4:30 in the morning.
I just plug with the weather, guys.
But was anybody affected by this power outage? Apparently, global cloud outages. There was a Microsoft problem. Apparently, the Microsoft problem's been fixed.
Isn't that just Control Alt Delete? Isn't that like a normal Microsoft fix?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they fixed it.
Yeah.
Control Alt Delete,
Unplug, plug it back in.
and then they didn't actually end any tasks. They just scared the computer into thinking they were going to end all the tasks, but then they hit cancel when they all started working again. Because for some reason, computer programs, like, they get scared when you threaten to end them.
They have feelings.
Right, yeah. They all of a sudden start working again.
Yeah.
No, boss, please don't. So, yeah, they hit Control Alt Delete, but didn't have to do anything else. It all started working after that.
Remember Nintendo? We had to blow on the cartridge back in the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I've still got a Nintendo, and I still have to blow in the cartridges and do the alcohol trick.
Yeah.
That was the actual trick that worked.
Yes, it was.
That worked better than anything. Almost always first time. But yeah, man. That was weird to wake up to. I woke up to a few pictures on my Facebook feed from Jacksonville, from the Jacksonville airport. You can see that line. People waiting to get through TSA. It's just absolutely nuts, man.
Yeah, that'd be not fun. That's not a fun moment.
No. Oh, that is the absolute worst. It sucks to wait in line for the TSA anyway. Although I will say, over the last couple of years when I have traveled, it's been a lot smoother than it was back in like 2015.
You go
when I
out of
was really
Jax,
traveling
right?
a lot.
You don't go
Yeah.
Orlando, right?
That looks like Orlando right there.
Oh,
Yeah, that may be. Maybe that is Orlando.
no, that's
That
Jax.
is that
Jax, I
Jacksonville?
just mean the line.
Oh, the line, yeah.
That's like what it looks like going into Orlando check-in.
I'm telling you, I don't know. They got to get it together over there. It's a horrible. It's always a less expensive flight, but I'll rather pay a little bit more to go to Jacksonville. It is horrible in Orlando.
That's my train of thought. Yeah, it's a maze in there too. It's a massive place. You got to take trains to get
I
some of
hate
your
that,
places.
you know.
Yeah,
See, the parking's what gets me in Orlando. It's just terrible down
yeah.
there. You know?
Parking.
Yeah, I've
sucks.
gotten lost.
Yeah,
I've
me
gotten
too.
lost.
Me too. Just trying to find the airport parking.
Yep.
Yeah.
I usually do one of those like third party, and they shuttle me in just because I don't
Do
want to
you?
deal with the riffraff. Yeah,
There you go. That's probably
it is
smart.
a lot
Yeah.
easier, and usually
Yeah.
sometimes cheaper.
The flights to the Caribbean, it pretty much, you save quite a bit if you go to Orlando.
Oh, I
So
can't.
it's just, that's the only time I really go through Orlando. Everything else, I'll pay the little bit of upcharge.
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I do like Jack's Airport. It's the one thing in Jacksonville I like.
So apparently this affected banks. It affected hospitals, which was the really scary thing. I mean, in the article you sent, Davey, I mean, there was big concern about people are definitely going to lose their lives because of this
Wow. Associated Press. They don't mess around.
Jeez, man. So, but it seems like they're getting it back together now. But I don't know how this affects flights for the rest of the day. I was supposed to fly out today, actually.
Were you really?
I was originally planning on flying out a couple of weeks ago, but nobody was available to meet with me on today or tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
No one was available.
Curses!
Rude. Well, they're probably going through it
thank
now.
goodness
Yeah.
It worked out.
Exactly. You wouldn't have been able to go
You
anywhere.
would have missed
I
your
know.
meeting. It would have failed miserably.
You would have
Yeah.
been pissed.
Yeah. I mean, God works in mysterious ways.
Yep. True.
Yeah.
He made me.
The comedian.
So yeah, I'm glad I'm not in an airport today. If you are, sorry, that
Don't
was
call
mean.
me.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Go.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That was rude. Okay, so yeah, global power outages. That sucks. Scary. You know, I mean, it just shows you that Microsoft goes down and the whole world can't function.
Partial.
So,
It's a chaos theory.
what do you mean?
The chaos theory, the closer you are to perfection is the closer you are to pure chaos. All it takes is
This is my
all-
failures in life.
all it takes is one little
Now I
one little
know.
thing.
Yeah, because
Chaos
you're almost
theory.
perfect, Davey.
Almost.
Yeah.
I'm
You're almost
literally a
perfect.
Cinderella
Yep.
story here. Yeah.
Yeah, but that
they
makes
call me
you-
Cinderfella in the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's your gang. That's your gang name.
Oh yeah, my Polacker corner name. Thanks, little. Hey, Cinderella. When you're a jet, you're a.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Messy.
It's turned into a musical.
It is.
Really,
It is
really
Friday,
awful show.
It is Friday.
It is.
and it's Mike Davis's birthday.
Is it
Was it
really?
really?
Nobody got a
Wow.
bun cake or a fruit cake or nothing. Okay. Wow. Well, happy birthday, Mike Lewis.
Happy birthday, Mike Lewis.
Sending him a text.
We can't even get his name right on his birthday.
He is officially older than me again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's
There's
officially older than me too. Actually, he's always officially
Yeah.
older than me.
Well, he's always older than me, but we are the same age for about 30 days, 40 days a year.
Okay.
But he's always older.
Yeah.
Always,
you always
obviously.
stress that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he looks so much older.
hmm You'd think if you and Mike stood together,
Rick, that was not supposed to be that funny.
if you and Mike stood next to each other and we asked 10 random
Who's the
people
older
who's
brother?
older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 will say me.
I think 10 will say you.
No, one person will think we're tricking him.
True. True.
With or without facial hair, though, that could freak their freak.
Yeah,
Good point,
the
good
facial
point.
hair makes a big difference. Facial
Good
hair
point,
makes a
good
big
point.
difference. It all depends on Troy's beard, really.
Yeah, good point. Well, and I got to leave my hat on.
I'll leave
Yeah.
my hat on.
Yeah.
This doesn't scream youth.
To Mike's credit, he's got a very youthful hairline.
Yeah.
I will give him that.
Yeah,
man.
full head of hair.
Probably the best male hairline of anybody who's here.
Yeah,
Maybe 904.
what we've ever seen. It's
Yeah.
a work of art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blake's got gray hair. It's just in every different direction.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
He's, he's
wild
got,
and
he's got
free.
that, he's
yeah.
got that good Latin wavy hair.
Stallion.
So, but Mike's got.
Oh, look at that.
Oh gosh. How young is he in that one?
I know, Mike is young in that one. Why does it look like he's running for the Senate in that picture?
Neither one of us are that young right now.
That is
Wow.
very special.
That one. Oh my gosh, how young is he in that?
That's
He
great.
does look like a young senator.
Even
there.
Mike is jealous of that picture of himself.
Mike
Oh,
Vance.
Mike Vance.
So cool.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. Now that we've thoroughly wasted 20 minutes of everybody's time, we do have a very serious story to report. We don't have much on this, but one person was shot in a neighborhood near Nocatee on Wednesday. Did you guys see this?
Yeah, man.
The St. Johns County Fire Rescue Department did confirm this. The incident took place in the Walden Chase neighborhood just before 8 p.m. St. Johns County Sheriff's Office said the shooting was not self-inflicted, but they couldn't release any information on the suspect at this time. The shooting, there was one victim involved in the shooting, appears to be an isolated incident and no threat to the public, said SJSO.
Great.
So I hope that means they caught the person.
I don't know. I don't know we don't know much of the details though, right?
No, we don't have a ton of details. It's really
Was it self-inflicted? Like that's where my
No,
mind's
yeah,
okay.
no. I mean, that's the only detail we do have is that it was not self-inflicted.
Okay. Thank you. For
Jeez.
clearing that up for me for the second time. I understand that now.
All right, we're all on the same page.
Well, that stinks. I mean, I know that's a horrible thing
Yeah,
for someone to
sad,
go
scary,
through.
man.
Yeah.
So we hope the victim is okay today. This one's freaking people out a little bit.
Oh, great. Just write down the laundry list of freakouts today.
Yeah, man. New St. Johns County consulting firm hired to combat social media misinformation.
Oh, Troy, pay
to
attention.
learning a
that's
new
wrong.
candidate.
We need you here.
You know, it's so funny because, you know, a lot of people are very, very informed these days. They really are. And they're paying a whole lot of attention. And is it impossible to get everything right all the time? Of course, it's impossible to get everything right all the time. But, you know, we have been the victims of, and I hate to even use the word victims.
Yeah, I was shocked you
we
used
have been on the receiving end
Okay.
of commissioners saying that people are putting out misinformation. And the funny thing is, usually a couple days later, it turns out we were exactly right. Almost every time they say that. So,
I get those texts all the time.
all the time. Literally all the time. And then we turn out to be right. So I find it interesting that the St. Johns County Commission is bringing in outside folks to control their narrative. Do we not trust our internal PR team? I mean, what's going on with the internal PR team? Should we be worried about the internal PR team? I'm not sure, but a lot of times, you know, these are used to, yes, inform people, but also make sure that their side of the story is the one being drilled into people and not necessarily the arguments against their side of the story.
And unbiased?
I want to know how much was the contract, and secondly, why didn't we apply for this contract?
Yeah, good point. Yeah. Well, it's interesting because it seems as if the contract it's not necessarily we're going to pay you this amount of money every year. It seems to be, from what I've read, that they're going to be using this firm on a case-by-case basis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I can understand definitely wanting to make sure that as a county commission, when you put out information, you want to make sure it's the right information, it's truthful information, that people understand it. So I definitely understand that. But I don't know why we have to go outside to do that and you know, hire a consulting firm to
We have
put out messages.
Davey and Blake as our fact checkers.
Yeah, we do.
Ooh, 99. Blake. Let's lean on Blake. No,
Whenever we say something, you're usually the one that's
Fact-checking.
trying to get there.
I hear you say fact
Yeah.
checking.
Well, you think that the reason behind this is so that the internal marketing team or whatever isn't leaning to one commissioner versus the other? Do you see that? Like it's an unbiased platform that's coming in? I don't know.
I see this as being biased towards the commissioners for sure.
Really? Because that's where you...
But I think that they're trying to defend their position
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
and deflect. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of deflection of bad information out there. I mean, I've been called so many different things online. You know, so have you guys.
Obviously, Cybertruck
Yeah.
Gate.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Well, I started that one myself. So.
Well, you just that was also a test.
Yeah, that was a humanity test.
So one candidate for county commission. who is-
Really, Ricky?
Wow.
What's
Our
this?
fact checker Blake had pulled this information up.
Old Spice is not sending their best.
Okay.
It gives me a rash. I can't use Old
I
Spice.
can tell you, man.
Wow.
I do have some smelly pits.
Wow.
Do you really?
Okay.
Yeah. It was-
You and Matthew McConaughey. He doesn't wear any
What?
deodorant
I
either.
don't
So this is
I
not
don't really-
misinformation, you're saying?
No, I
Trump
don't.
was right.
I don't really sweat a lot, but I got stress pits,
Must
and
be
they
nice.
smell like onions.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Lace Metzbach can cure that for you. You can get Botox in
Yeah,
either
they-
one of your arms.
yeah,
You'll
they-
sweat out
it
your
is.
ass cheeks. That'll be great.
So I got that going for me.
One
me that
Republican.
David discount.
Yeah.
One Republican candidate. That was just a great timing on cutting to
It was
Troy.
absolute perfect timing. Even with the
Anne Marie Evans, she's running for District 1. She expressed worries that the firm might be used to counter negative campaign messaging for current commissioners. She said, I'm concerned about the campaign. I'm concerned that the county is doing this. And frankly, I'm concerned anytime we have to pay for the truth. So this is true. And Christian Whitehurst, county commissioner, jumped in there with a statement of his own, replying to this statement saying, people are willing to post the lies all over social media for free. And Wayne and his team are overwhelmed trying to tell the truth. That just doesn't even sound good. That's not even a good response.
Yeah.
We're overwhelmed trying to tell the truth. I mean, the truth should be so easy.
Yeah. That's what Judge Judy says. Should
Right.
Be the easiest
the
thing to
truth
flow.
should be easy.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be overwhelmed trying to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
He said you have to pay people to tell the truth.
That doesn't sound truthful. To me, I'm sorry. I'm just,
Right. Yeah. Right. That sounds like, I mean,
pay to play.
it sounds like you're paying somebody not to tell the truth.
Right. That's kind of what it sounds like to me.
yeah. I mean, I don't even remember who told me this, but like, if someone calls you, and I'm going to use the F word, if someone calls you a goat effer,
Okay.
the worst thing you can do is going, I didn't F that goat.
Well, that specific one.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It sounds like they're defending themselves with that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I see as trying to find the truth in
Yeah,
some sort
the
of.
worst thing to do is go, I didn't do that.
Right. Right.
Okay, then what did you do? It makes it almost sound worse. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I think it's a little goofy. I think it's probably a waste of money. I think we need to get our social media teams for the St. Johns County Commission, maybe just on board to deliver messages more clearly or something like that. But to pay an outside consulting firm, I don't care who you are, sounds very, very suspicious. I mean, it sounds like you're hiring a propaganda firm. Like it really, really does. This is, we want to deliver this message in a very, very certain way. And
Yeah. What's the move here? I don't get it. I'm sort of lost here.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
They can't
You have
handle
to
their
pay
job?
people to tell the truth is just a strange statement.
Yeah.
It really is. And so I don't know. Like it says, there's no specific funding attached to the new contract,
Okay.
which I also don't like because there's not we don't know how much we're going to be spending on this. If it's by a case-by-case basis, are we paying this firm once a week? Are we paying them once a month? Are we paying them once a day?
Or quarterly?
Or quarterly? Or, how is that working out? They say the firm will be used on an as-needed basis to support the Office of Public Affairs.
Yeah, I don't understand this one, but I mean, it sounds like they're feeding the crazies, and when you feed the crazies, they only get crazier.
Right. You're feeding the monster.
So, I mean, if somebody really wanted to get after the county, they're like, oh, I can make them spend money on this now. And
right.
It's almost like enticing them to be as crazy as they want to be.
And if you want people really digging into deep information about the county commission, this is definitely a way to do it. Because people will take this and say, oh, yeah, well, I know you did this, and you can't dispute that. Here's the facts. This will be, I don't think this is a good move.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I mean, it's almost like, we're encouraging bad behavior because we got this to defend us now. No, I don't.
Yes, exactly.
Just always tell the truth.
Yeah, right. As easy as that. Tell the truth. Put the information out there. You almost can't really worry about how people take it.
It's going to come out.
You can't control how people take information. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. I couldn't read it. I'm sorry. I just got distracted.
It's actually from you.
I know. I saw that.
Man in the booth is so annoying. Please stop it.
Fake news.
Yep.
So,
fake tweets.
Yeah, I don't know what to say on this either. It just seems like there's missing information here. And that one statement that you just said, that put me aback a little bit. Yeah.
Right. That was...
But they have to get it approved, right, Troy? It's not like something they can just snap their fingers. Like, it has to go through a process of... Especially with something without a price tag, public price tag on it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know what this looks like. That's what I was saying. I'd love to see what this contract looks like.
Right. Yeah.
Put it out, PDF.
And who decides? Oh, we need to investigate this one.
Yeah.
Right. Who decides
and
that?
Why?
It still comes down to that person.
Right.
I think yes. And I think the concerns that the candidate was expressing was like, is this going to be used during the campaign when people are, saying things that the commissioners don't necessarily like to hear about themselves? Is this going to be used to clear that up? If Sarah Arnold says it's not how the firm's going to be used, but you could see that very, very easily that this firm could be working for multiple almost on behalf of multiple candidates.
Yeah, it's information in and information out. Who's controlling that information that's going
and
there?
why?
And yeah,
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's a bit unnecessary. Put the true information out there. Let people find the true information. Just worry about putting the real information out there and being transparent.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of talk about this commission and transparency. And oftentimes when you hear people talk about transparency, they're being less transparent than ever. Oftentimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that's the case here. We just had a great conversation with Joy. I think we got a lot of great information with Joy yesterday, and we appreciated having her in here.
she's so impressed. And I don't know. I mean, you and I talked about it a little after the show, Pete. But like, she has information, like, pages of information in front of her.
Yeah.
She never looks at it.
Yeah.
No.
She
flows with us the whole
nails
time.
it and just rolls through it. I was like, I don't even know why you bring those papers with you.
Right.
Because she's so smart. She just nails and rolls through that. And so I'm going to give John, I think, I really enjoyed the conversation yesterday with you.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't like this. I just don't like this.
Yeah,
I don't like this consulting firm. This is unnecessary. If you are telling the truth, you don't need a consulting firm to tell the truth for you. It just looks worse. It makes it appear as if there's not transparency.
Yeah,
it really does.
I
And
agree
that's
with
why
you, yeah.
everybody, I think, is very concerned about this, because of the appearance of, if we have to hire a firm to tell the truth, it makes us feel like you're not actually telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And now people are going to be skeptical of everything this firm puts out. And honestly, a lot of the information that the county commission puts out now, it's like, what's the agenda behind putting this information out from a firm? Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels
How do you go through?
Fishy.
Yeah.
I want to see how they went through the RFP process.
Uh-huh.
If it went through the regular purchasing process to hire this group, and I just don't. I don't understand the need for it. I just don't.
Right.
So,
Yeah. I don't either. I think we're all on the same page there.
yeah.
Let's scrap this idea. That's a bad idea.
Yep.
And you're
Back
right.
it up. It's
And you're
okay.
right. Commissioners will be texting me, I'm sure, after this show.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's obviously
It's,
something to talk about. We have to talk about it. Sure.
And
This is why we're doing it.
I think they need to realize the difference between information and opinion also, because we all have our opinions on this based on the facts that we know.
Which are very
Right?
little. Yeah.
Right. And you can't stop people from having opinions. You can't propaganda your way out of people having opinions.
we need
Maybe
to.
right now they're trying to defend what we're saying right now.
Yeah,
With
right?
the new people.
Yeah, they're on the phone with the firm. Okay, we need you now.
You guys.
Yeah. I mean, I think this should definitely be a situation like with Instagram and Facebook. If you are an influencer and you are advertising a product or service as an influencer, like as an individual person, when a woman's using skincare products and it's a paid thing, you have to put in there that it's
a
an
paid,
ad.
yes,
right.
you
You
do.
have to put like hashtag ad or something like that. That's Facebook and them standard. So I really think every message this firm puts out needs to have like the hashtag firm message. We need to know it came from the firm, honestly, and not from our actual commissioners. And that's another problem. When the messaging doesn't come from our actual commissioners, it also looks fishy.
Well, didn't they do that with political campaigns? And if it was AI, they have to say it now. Isn't that like a rule? Isn't that something?
Yeah.
So maybe you're
online.
right. Maybe you're onto something.
Yeah.
I just miss when AI
I mean, transparency. Let's stay in the vein of transparency and
Yes.
let people know when the messaging is coming from a consulting firm and when it's coming from our elected officials. We want to hear from our elected officials. We did not vote for a consulting firm to give us the information and tell us what's going on. That's what we elected our commissioners for. So let's just get better as individuals as putting out truthful information.
Yeah.
Across the board. Okay. And by the way, we're not to play devil's advocate here, we're not perfect. We're not perfect over here.
Hold on. Hold my beer.
Well, I guess we've already established Davey's very close to perfect.
Very close.
Very, very close. Almost
Ooh.
just very close to perfect.
Slivers.
As perfect as you can be.
Always I'm missing something, but I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself there, Peter.
Yeah. No, of course we don't always get it. But the thing is with us, when we realize that maybe we got something a little off, we always try and get on it, whether it's the next day or in the same show, and say, okay, here's what was different.
We found out more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. We found out more. So, and oftentimes it's good to just get information out there and let the truth flush itself out.
Right.
It really is. You got to have conversations about things, and you got to respect everybody's opinion. When you just start calling everybody a liar, then
well, you
people
don't
get very suspicious.
Have
of
the
you.
receipts, though.
Yeah.
The truth will set you free.
That's right. And so will Chris Lucero.
Hey, nice.
I was just going to get in this read before the gas report
That was so
because it
good.
was so good.
Just rolled right into that.
Yes.
Chris Lucero bail bond.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
Yeah, see?
If you go to jail for any reason, I know that came off as fairly perfect,
Yeah.
nearly perfect, I
Nearly
would say.
perfect.
If you go to jail for any reason, don't hire a consulting firm to explain it away. Hire Chris Lucero to get you out of jail, and then tell people yourself what really happened. Chris Lucero, 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. All right, for the gas report this morning, we have got the Sunoco reporting at 324 at 2199 North Ponce. We've got the Gate at 4075 US 1 North at 329. The Owens at 780 South Ponce at 329 as well. The Shell, 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, 329. The Circle K at 4564 US 1 North, 329 as well. The Mobile and Circle K, 800 South Ponce, 331. The Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, 331 as well. The Shell at 146 King Street, 332. The Shell at 2350 North Ponce, 334. And rounding it off, we've got the Circle K on 207, 349.
All right.
I did not see Tim in there.
I
did
do.
you?
I got it. Wawa,
Oh, okay.
324.
There you go.
Costco, 315.
Costco. What are you doing?
That's what I mean. Just leave the membership card in the bushes.
Yeah.
Let's use it.
Someone
Yeah.
found the card.
I know it's good.
We got a lot of live music happening today and tonight. Josh Tennessee Worthy going to be at the Milltop at noon. Tony Scazzaro, La Cocina at the Cellar upstairs. Nice, 1 o'clock. Jonathan Lee Dodson and Chase Foraker at Pierre's Pub at 1. Heather Craig at Trade Winds at 1. John Q at the Milltop at 4:30. Matt Fowler,
Oh,
the Embassy Suites, 5 o'clock. The House Cats at Marina Munch at 5. Deron Baker at Marsh Landing Country Club, 5 o'clock. We got Josh Tennessee Worthy again at DJ's Clam Shack,
yes.
5 o'clock. Mark Hart at Trade Winds at 5. Jesse Cruz, Mellow Mushroom at 6. Burn Unit, Fusion 904 Eatery at 6. Claire Vandeveer
Hey.
at the Guy Harvey Resort at 6 o'clock. Walt Cool Wiki at Oasis at 6. Denny Blue at the Kingfish Grill at 8. Monticelli, or Monticelli?
Monticelli.
Monticelli, okay. The Colonial Oak at 7. We've got Smokin' Joe Shower again at Mr. Chubby's Wings.
Yeah. What a
8
place.
o'clock. Just sounds like a...
It does. It does. Really
sounds
does.
like an establishment.
Yeah.
An establishment of ill repute.
Chubby Wubby.
Mr. Chubby Wings. That's happening at 8. Alan Dalton and Terry Campbell at the Milltop at 9. Edge from the WWE at Trade Winds. Not from the WWE.
Oh,
9 o'clock.
they got Edge.
Oh, I guess he's AEW now, right, Blake? Yeah, AEW. Yeah. The Contact Buzz at No Name at 10 o'clock. And the Band Be Easy at Prohibition Kitchen at 10.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah. That comes to us from Griffin Service. Griffin Service understands choosing the right company when you need AC, plumbing, or electrical services is a big decision. That's why every one of us here at the studio calls Griffin Services.
Mhm.
They help hundreds of local families just like you and I. And, well, a very small family consisting of myself. Every week, getting problems fixed so that you can get back to what really matters, living your life comfortably. You see them everywhere, dozens of times a week, and when you do, it always means legendary service is on the way. If you have an AC, plumbing, or electrical problem, Griffin makes it easy. Give them a call, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com and see the Grifference. All right, we got a great Florida Man report for today.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes, sir. We've got this comes out of the Villages.
Oh, our favorite loofah ladies. I love my loofah ladies.
The loofah ladies. That should
Yeah.
definitely be a gang in the villages.
The only place they call me Sonny.
That's nice. It's like the fountain of
Kiddo.
youth for you over there.
Kiddo.
Yeah, right.
Kiddo.
You feel young going to the villages.
Give me some of that dual ply paper.
Although this person is not much older than you, Troy. But before we get to our Florida man story, it is hurricane season, and now is the best time to get your roof inspected. If you have damages now, you want those documented before a hurricane comes, and you have to pay those crazy high hurricane deductibles for the same damages. Local company for 15 years, and all their employees live right here in St. Johns County. It's very easy to do. I mean, it's a free roof inspection. What are you waiting for? 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters. Yeah. Brother.
Yeah, that rhymes with gut. Well,
Brother.
Gutter, brother.
Brother.
Gutter, brother. If we just say it in regular American, it perfectly rhymes, actually.
Who talks like that?
Chubbies.
A drunk Florida man flips his golf cart, hides in the bushes, and then pees his pants
Yellow?
in the villages.
A lot going on.
Yellow
A lot going
loofah.
on.
Give him a yellow loofah. There's the answer.
He was recently arrested for flipping the golf cart and fleeing the scene. Gary Stephen Bregault.
Oh, Gary.
Oh, look at Gary. He's a very happy man. He's 58.
Because
Wow.
he's got pee-pee pants.
Yeah, and PP,
He is my age.
he is a
57.
happy-go-lucky.
He was discovered hiding in the bushes after his golf cart overturned around 10 a.m. on the 4th of July.
Oh, it was a banger. He's here to bang, baby.
Yeah. The Sumter County Sheriff's Office reported that a gate guard witnessed Bregault driving and flipped his golf cart. He took the key out and put it in his pocket, apparently.
Ah.
Had the presence of mind to do that. He's originally from New York.
Yeah.
That
bringing their
explains it
best.
all.
Yeah.
There's some splaining.
Notice it's not the city. It's Highlands, New York. I want that
It is
clear.
Highlands, New York,
Yeah,
yep.
thank you very much.
He appeared intoxicated and admitted to drinking 5 beers.
Oh, 5?
5.
Not bad.
He refused to perform field sobriety tests. Deputies found an unopened bottle of 99XX Espresso coffee liqueur. Coffee liquor.
Okay. With the triple
And-
X like that.
Yeah, and an open bottle of 99 pineapple liquor in the cart.
Oh,
We know
That's like
we
the
know what his
dollar.
brand is.
Yeah.
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 It's a real cheap liquor.
Saving money at the villages.
Yeah, apparently.
He was taken to UF Health emergency room clinics at Brownwood for evaluation, where deputies noted he had urinated in his shorts.
Oof. It's that Brownwood. Thank God it wasn't brown.
Pee-pee Gary.
Yeah.
He refused to provide a breath sample. I don't want to smell his breath.
Yeah, why would you want to
I don't
smell
want
it
anything
anyway?
for his
Yeah,
breath.
we know
I don't want
already.
anything to do with his breath. He was arrested for DUI and hit and run and booked in the Sumter County Detention Center.
What'd he hit?
Yeah, what'd he hit?
Yeah, I don't
The
know. I'm
ground?
trying to figure that out as well.
A tree? A lethal
Right.
oak.
Right. Maybe he hit a person or a dog or something.
A protected
Wow.
Yeah.
palmetto.
Yeah. Very interesting. It says here that New York authorities placed a hold on his custody.
Oh, maybe he's wanted up there for
Maybe.
running over another victim.
Maybe. Maybe he's a serial hit and runner
Yeah.
or a serial pants peer.
Seriously, that could
Yeah.
be arrestable.
Just as offensive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Poor guy.
Oh, well, he's dealing with a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Dealing with a lot.
He's already in the villages at 58.
Maybe he was a grandson visiting.
I mean,
You know what I mean? Like,
it could have been yeah, sure. Could have been a visitor.
I think you're allowed in at 55, but I mean,
So wait, how old are you, Troy?
I'm 57. So
56.
Mike's 58 today.
just like the ketchup, Heinz, 57.
Mine's 57.
It's a lucky year for you.
You know how they came up with that name?
Huh.
That's the 57th formula that they came up with. It took them 57 times to get there.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Boy, they could have done better.
Yeah, hold out for 69. It would have
Heinz
sold better.
57
Yeah.
is the worst steak sauce.
Yeah.
I actually like it. Okay.
Do you?
Really? Oh my God.
Oh,
Seriously?
it's awful.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But you
I
ate
use-
like the chicken
Yeah,
salad.
but I don't use steak sauce a whole lot. So I use
If it's cooked right, you don't need it.
Yeah, if you cook it right, you don't really need it. So
A1 gang over here, buddy.
yeah. If you have my Pittsburgh style steak, you wouldn't need it.
No, I mean people who
love
make
that.
great steaks.
Yeah,
you don't
Pittsburgh.
need sauce at all.
Yeah.
But honestly, I like the taste of A1. I like how it tastes with a steak.
The tang.
I really do. Yeah,
There's a little tang to
a
it.
little bit of tang.
It's funny because you don't like spicy.
I do like spicy.
I thought you didn't like spicy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I do spicy. I don't eat it a whole lot anymore because it's starting to be an old man, and it really doesn't agree with me for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had Indian food yesterday for lunch. Some homemade goat.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
Thought my pit smelled.
And now we're getting a deep cleaning of the office.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you can hire a PR firm to tell people why we're deep cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true? Or
Yeah.
not?
Getting
Yeah.
the microorganisms.
It had to do with Indian food. Just make everybody think that we spilled Indian food in here. Yeah. All right, the city of St. Augustine is going to be repairing sewer system manholes beginning July 29th. Critical manhole rehabilitation program will commence on Monday, July 29th. This essential maintenance will extend the life, they say, of the city's sewer system and reduce stormwater runoff and groundwater intrusion. They say that about everything. Here's the repair schedule. July 29th through August 2nd, Florida School for the Deaf and Blind. August 5th through the 9th, Greater Fullerwood. The 12th through the 16th of August, Greater Fullerwood as well. The 19th through the 23rd, Nelmar Terrace. The 26th through the 30th, Magnolia. September 3rd through the 6th, US 1.
Great. Labor Day. That's an awesome thing. Great. That's perfect. Just perfect.
US 1?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, at least it's not a road that's traveled very
Sure,
often.
yeah.
Right,
Just
yeah.
it's a back road now, right? Yeah.
Just the major artery, the major road in St. Augustine, yeah. September 9th through the 13th, US 1 as well. Just rolling on through with US 1. And September 16th through the 20th, Uptown.
Oh, okay. I was going to say US 1 again.
You might as well. Just why don't they just do it
So
anyway?
just say 3 weeks of US 1 being totally screwed.
Perfect.
Yeah, got it.
That's
Residents
great.
are advised not to park on top of manhole covers during these service dates.
Who parks on top of a manhole cover? They're usually in the middle of the street.
middle of the street, right?
Who parks in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they need this firm to do their
Maybe like an Amazon delivery driver. You know what I mean? Like they put the hazards on, they got to go put the thing out. Sometimes they're in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Is that a stretch? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. But they're not there for long.
Yeah, I don't know. It only takes one instance when they need to get.
I mean, I'm sure there's a couple in my neighborhood that are on the side of the road.
Oh, there is?
Where not necessarily at a place where people would park because it's on kind of the main road.
On the road. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
they're usually in areas where you're not allowed to park in the first place. So
mhm.
just go ahead and work on it and throw their car to the side. Like they do with the snow plows up north. Just
Oh, yeah. That's it. They'll just block you right in.
Notifications will be provided via door hangers in affected areas. Well, that's good. Nobody follows their social media, so nobody knows what they put out. I mean, they don't. Nobody cares when they put out things on social media or through email. Nobody opens those. I actually like the strategy of putting door hangers on things to get word out.
Yeah.
I actually do. I think it's the most practical way for them to get word out. County can do this with their information people.
yeah, how many? I mean, and I can tell you this: we use our porch a lot, so we would see it on the door hanger. But how many people actually use their front door? I mean, a lot of people
Every
use
day.
their back
What?
door.
Yeah, multiple
What kind
times.
of a question is that? Everybody, every day.
No, but usually
Front
people
and
go
back.
through the garage or I use the
garage.
back door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who doesn't go through their front door? I've never heard anybody say that.
At my house in the south, we had a garage. I pulled in the garage. I go through that door. I never went to the front door.
Huh.
I never went to the front
You
door.
never
But you
did.
would see it if there was something on your front door.
Yeah,
you would
Blake
see if
would
there
tell
was
me.
a little
He's the
pink
observant
door
one.
hanger. Yeah.
He's the observant one. He would tell me, but
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't see it. No,
You wouldn't?
I would not see it.
Okay. Well, more people will see this than they will see a Facebook post. from the
Oh,
city.
without a doubt.
Without a
Yeah,
doubt.
it's much more effective than the 6 people that
Yeah.
don't live in the neighborhood that might see it.
Exactly. And I mean, we're not bashing them for their social, but it's just the truth.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Fact checkers.
For questions, the public can contact the Public Works Department at 904-201-2839 or email publicworks@citysainaug.com. All right, a self-storage development has been approved for State Road 16 in St. John's. Very exciting. A large self-storage facility planned for State Road 16 near the Mission Trace Publix has received approval from St. John's County Commissioners at their regular meeting on Tuesday. The commission approved a proposal from Four Rivers Property Group to rezone a 6-acre parcel just west of the shops at Mission Trace. The site, currently housing one home, will be converted to approximately 100,000 square feet of climate-controlled self-storage space featuring up to 750 units. That's as far as we need to go on that stuff.
It's like, okay.
Yeah. That's all we need to know.
Dan's done
Yeah. Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
On this Freaky Friday, I will fly through the findings of our followers.
Awesome. As you do that, I'll remind everybody that Bates, Union, Floyd is not your average local insurance company. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk, longevity in our community, and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from all the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing that for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. She's going to be coming in to talk to us soon. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment. And BNS Signs.
Yes.
I just went down there yesterday and
How'd it
signed
go?
my contract for a couple of billboards.
Okay.
For the Florida Man Games. I'm very, very excited. So it's, of course, that's something we don't necessarily talk about all the time, is the fact that they own multiple billboards around town. So if you're looking to put your message out, your business out in a big way, you can do that with billboards. Billboards are a very big way to do your advertising.
That's awesome. And they're local. So why would we support local?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The message that I wanted to put on my billboard, that I am going to put on my billboard, all the big corporate billboard companies would not allow me to put this on there. They would not allow me to do it.
And BNS is going to do it? They have the cojones and said, yeah, let's do it?
Wow. So they're a local company, and they respect local business and unique advertising approaches. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, it really is.
Because they get our sense of humor. They get our town. They get
They're
it.
local.
That
they
is
get
awesome.
it. They get it. I'm just putting all the onus on them for when this billboard comes out.
Is that the lead-in?
No, we love BNS Signs.
The
It's
firm
not
is coming.
That terrible. BNS Signs. Visit them at bnssigns.com. What you got, Troy?
All right. First off, out there, a lot of conversation of it. We do not accept any political money in the entire network.
No, that's why we're broke.
In the entire history of the 904 Now, that has been one thing that I wanted to do, because all the media organizations that I've ever worked for, they do accept a lot of money from political candidates. And when you do that, it's not just that you're expected to say certain things or you're expected to talk a certain way about a candidate, but if a candidate is giving you $30,000, you are going to want that $30,000 again next year, and you are going to be nice to them, and you are not going to report on the sketchy things that they do, because you want their money in the next election cycle.
Yeah, I want a gold Rolex.
Yeah, I mean, I made a pledge as soon as this network started that we were never going to take political campaign money, ever. And we never have, not a dollar, not a penny.
And
ever.
actually, it was a conversation. You and Mike both stood firm. I'm not going to lie. I was like, take the money!
I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah, because there's a lot of money to be made.
I'll shine your shoes.
There is a lot of money to be made.
I mean, by not taking political money, I am probably leaving $200,000 a campaign season on the table.
And I rarely say this to both you and Mike, but you guys were 100% correct.
Yeah.
So you did the right thing. Davy's over here crying. All right. The other thing is Davy's weekend name is Spenderella.
Okay.
Yes, I love it.
For the question of the day, absolutely no undies on me when you bury me. So don't even buy me up for that.
I mean,
How about a kilt?
All right. And I believe, coming up soon is the lottery they do for like liquor license for the state.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So I think I've come up with my bar's name, and it's just going to be called Ill Repute.
Okay, there you go. Real repeat. I like it.
All right.
Reference to ill.
Yeah, so Terry, thank you for that. And there was a lot of front door, back door conversation.
You guys, I was sweating over here.
Just
Manhole,
letting you know.
all of it. Just.
And Bobby said
Sorry,
he hasn't,
you said it like 912 times.
Bobby said he hasn't used the front door in decades. So
God sakes, Bobby. Congratulations.
what?
Our audience, man. And the bad thing is we've trained them to be like this.
Yeah, that's the truth. They report you on.
We have let them know it's okay to be like this. And so they really take that and run with it.
We don't need a firm to tell us what to say.
Firm, manholes. There's a lot going on.
Back doors.
Yeah, God bless.
I don't think that needed to be said. Start of stat, you said.
Yes, I did.
1942. Two great Americans kind of came together, and they were friends for decades, and the friendship that these two had was very, very unique. And we're talking about George Washington Carver and Henry Ford.
Oh,
So, and a lot of people would never
didn't know
put
that.
those two together. And Henry Ford did a lot of the financing for a lot of Tuskegee's and George Washington Carver's discoveries. But Ford worked with George Washington Carver on creating an ethanol because he felt like gasoline at some point would, he was a century ahead of himself, would become a resource that we wouldn't have available to us always. But in this particular case, it was during World War II. They were having trouble figuring out how to make rubber tires because the war was getting so. George Washington Carver and Ford came up with a way to make rubber tires, out of dandelions.
out of dandelions?
Yeah.
Those weeds?
Yes. So
Really?
and I mean, it's pretty wild. And unfortunately, Carver died the next year, and Ford died in 47.
So did the dandelions.
They were both very, very old at the time, but they discovered a way to make tires out of dandelions.
Oh my
for the war
gosh.
effort. So
Wow.
but
How high you gotta be to
it's a
do that?
unique friendship, and I think a lot of people never put the two of them in history together.
I mean,
but
you
they
left
were.
me at dandelions or what?
Yeah,
Yeah. Crazy. I thought it was going to be about Bob Newhart today.
Oh yeah. I can tell you, go watch the documentary about Bob Newhart did basically for his best friend Don Rickles.
Oh, okay.
The two of them were best friends. They always traveled
Hysterical.
together.
Don Rickles is hysterical, I think.
And just the two alternate personalities that were best friends for decades.
94 years old. God bless him.
Yeah.
Wow. That Stardom Stat brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza. You should do a documentary about St. Augie's Pizza. You could. It's pretty amazing.
You'd eat it up.
Mm-hmm. Masterpiece.
Very good, Troy. Plugs.
Just have a great weekend. I mean, just enjoy being in St. Augustine this weekend.
Yeah, man. I can get down with that. Davey?
We have Jill Gauze Davis coming on this
that's
afternoon,
right.
talking about her book and how heartwarming it is, talking about our beautiful town. I'm very excited to have this great chat with this awesome human being.
Yeah, man. Good deal. Thank you guys out there for watching. Thank you to the guys in the booth for making us look great and making us look funnier than we were today. And we'll see you at 3. Go to the FloridaManGames.com. Bye.
Bye-bye.